I want to show you guys what happened on the blue truck when the winch line broke. I have a couple D-rings. You can see this one here. You can see how it's fastened and how it's welded. This piece of metal I bought a long time ago at some surplus auction store, and it turned out to be a not very good quality piece of metal. You can see I've had to put a really thick hot weld on it to get it to actually hold. And this is the type of hook that I had on it. And you can see how it ripped out. You can see divots in here where the weld actually got penetration, but the metal gave away. So the way these work, if they're being pulled straight, they have a lot more power and strength. And if I would have drilled holes through here and put bolts, it would have had better shear strength. But I have these plates in the way, and so I didn't do that. But that's why this ended up failing, is because pulling straight on like this. So it ended up, you can see here, where it just peeled that through. Now, I've had these welded on for probably 12 years or so without ever having an issue. But if I would have put bolts through it, or if I would have had a better setup, or even bolted right here to the frame, some sort of hook, that would have been a stronger solution. But that's what ended up happening with this D-rung that came apart. Also, there was a miscommunication between Ben and I. I didn't know Ben was winching, and I still had my foot on the brake. I never felt his winch actually catch pressure and start to move my truck. So I was sitting on the hill, and my dad, the reason he was in the danger zone there is he was actually hooking my winch to Ben's truck. And we were going to hook the two winches together and pull simultaneously, so that it was an easier job for the winches, because we had about 15,000 pounds we were pulling up that hill, and it was a lot of work for these 12,000 pound winches. So mine's actually getting a 16.5 winch now. I have one for it. Ben's is now a 12, and he was thinking about doing a 15.5 Smitty build, so we'll see if he ends up upgrading in the future as well. But with the diesel especially, we're going to go 16.5 on the front for the same situation, because we don't want this to ever happen again. And we have radios in the truck. We could have communicated. It was just a lack of communication. I didn't know he was winching, or else I'd have told him to stop and wait for Dad to hook mine up and get out of the way. But hope everybody learns from our mistake. Thanks for watching.
So what broke?
It ripped the D-ring off of his bumper. We're gonna find a better place to hook to, and then we'll hook this winch up also. We'll have to run them both at the same time.
So the Land Cruiser is going to turn around, pull over the other side of the hill, and keep winching the blue diesel up.
I can drive right now. I have good traction.
What did you say?
I can drive right now. I have good traction.
That's what I was thinking. You want me to run your winch in?
Yeah.
Caleb, you gonna give it a try first?
Huh?
You gonna give it a try first?
Sure.
Oh, something snapped, hold.
Drive line.
Hook me up to something. I'm sliding.
Hook him up to something sliding.
Everything on the brakes right now. Where's that tree saver?
Where's the tree saver, Brock?
Get it!
Okay, pull it in. What in?
Pull it in! But, yeah, this is actually worth it.
So I always control excuse me, this video.
Oh, man.
Everybody got a 12 point? Put a hole in the side of my muffler. It's like a gunshot. Boom.
It's going in front wheel drive.
Well, we're just pulling. He's pulling to the tree and I'm pulling him. He should be in neutral. But he's probably trying to break his front drive line.
Let's unhook mine.
Okay. Dad, you stay.
Okay.
You need to rest for a bit.
No, I can-
Yeah, no. Brock can go do it.
You stay. I'm
He's
doing
young.
What do I need to rest for? I've been resting.
Brock, pull it up here and hook it to my D-ring. Do you want to go to free spool and have him pull it up here and hook it to my D-ring?
It seems to move pretty easy. Do you want to try it real quick and see?
Yeah, I can try it with just mine. Okay, Brock, get out of the way. Brock, get out of the way.
He's holding on to the cable.
I have to turn my lights on. I can't see anything. Sorry, I need the lights on. I can't see a thing. There we go.
Yeah, that's fine.
He's pulling him up. He's spinning his tires though, and he shouldn't be.
I think it's okay. Let's pull mine in so I don't catch it on something.
Okay. That's good. Stop there. Let up a little. Let the winch do most of the work.
I'm trying to find the balance where the tires just barely don't spin.
Okay, that's good.
So next, there's this little shelf that he's got to get up. Camera really doesn't do it justice. It's about maybe 4 feet tall, and it's a pretty steep angle. All spooled up on one side.
That
line speed is nice.
Yeah, I feel like it.
Hey, your hood's popping.
I know, I did that without having movers. I need to let some heat out.
Okay.
So I'm gonna go ahead and back up a little bit, pull up here, back up, and nose down.
Okay.
But should I come in behind you?
Nope. I need you to scout fast.
Okay. I just get to the front.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It was a lot trickier than it appeared.
Yep.
Oh. Yikes.
That is very steep. Like no turning back. Steep. Holy cow, that's steep.
Don't go too far down. We can't move yet.
I don't have a choice.
A little bit, I'll be down in no time.
All right, it's super steep and then really intimidating. I stayed to the left a little bit because it wasn't quite as steep, and it was actually very controlled. It wasn't too bad. There they are, starting their descent. But hand me the mic just in case.
Bam, bam, bam.
So how was that?
You should shut off the camera so I can tell you what Dad said.
I'll
Yeah.
pause it. Yeah, Dad was a little surprised with how steep that hill was. He came up to it and looked down.
Maybe a little more than a little surprised.
So we unbolted the driveline all the way, so it's just front wheel drive. That truck is now.
Which way did you say it was to the truck then?
It should be straight ahead from you and then around to the right.
I'd like to just follow you so I know what I'm getting into.
Then I can't film you.
So it looks like there's a road just to our right that leads exactly down to the truck.
Yeah, that's kind of what I remember from when we were here to get that side-by-side last time. I don't know if we should keep veering to the right or straight. Kind of hard to tell what the main road is.
We're going the wrong direction. We need to go exactly backwards.
I figured we had circled around farther over to the other side of the truck, but we were still over on this side that we started. That's surprising. couple more. Okay, right there. Come back a couple more feet. It's looking good. Yeah, come on back. That was good. Good. Set it down. I'll put it apart. Yeah, go forward a couple feet and then I'll rehook the winch line. Good.
And just so we don't have any problems, she ain't going nowhere.